off the bench, still had some production in several plays. I don't see that anyone coming off the bench hurt the Tigers at all tonight, or even put them in a less successful path. But yeah, just a great job. The offense was kind of precedented behind Hudson Lovett as we expected, but he was 23 carries for 169 yards rushing, and then also passing 10 of 16 for 130 yards through the air. 3 touchdowns all came off the ground, 2 from Lovett, 1 from Vinegar, and the interception was key also from Leland Bond. So just a lot of good things for the Tigers to key off of. I'm sure there's a lot of things they can improve on. Number one, taking care of the football. 3 turnovers tonight. So that's something Coach Penwell is going to want to shore up, but I expect that to get better. When there's less things to work on and build off and more things to build off of, it's a lot easier to get better.
Yeah, and those are some things that they can, clean up pretty easily, and I'm sure they'll see that on the film tomorrow. But just able to move the ball in several different ways is a very positive thing to see here early on in the season. Of course, you're going into Northwest. That's been a close game the last couple games. You've got Paint Valley and Williamsburg on the schedule. And then you get into the teeth of that FAC. And, we know what the FAC is. It's tough to win any game in the FAC, and you've got to be able to move the ball and score some points if you're going to have a winning season. And so, man, Hudson Lovett cannot do it with his legs all season long, but if he's got that weapon that he can use when he needs it, and then get some of these receivers to get a little bit sure hands. We've missed a couple passes tonight, but if they can do that, man, we've got some things to look forward to.
Yeah, I mean, pitching a shutout on opening night, that's huge, right? That's got to be something they're going to celebrate tomorrow during film. They're really going to celebrate the fact that they pitched a shutout, that they were able to put 20 points on the board, and they probably left another 20 points out there with drop passes and turnovers. So, I'm sure there's some things that we don't see. They're going to break down in film, some guys that missed some assignments and things like that, but those are little things that Coach Penwell and a great staff that he has is going to be able to clean up, work on all week, and then go out and be even better next week.
Well, and we talk about the subs. I mean, that might be the story tonight, because they had this team prepared, and not just the first string. I mean, some guys had to come in that probably didn't expect to play the positions that they did tonight, and they came in and played solid. Like you said, we might not have called their name, like on a big run or pass, but we didn't call their name doing anything bad either.
Right.
They came in and solid.
They didn't do anything to lose the game for the team. They were in there, and there were at times we had 5 or 6 subs out there on offense or defense at a time. A lot of it on the offensive line. Some guys running plays in and out that aren't normally in there, but on the defensive side, some defensive line, some linebackers, and they continued to pitch a shutout. Yeah. It's not like, they bent but didn't break, or even no, they pitched a shutout.
They moved them back.
Yeah. They got a turnover, and that was with subs in the ball game. That just talks to how deep this team is.
We called names like Austin Ruddle and Isaac Morgan quite a few times tonight, and I don't think if we would have had the cramps, if we would have seen them in action, but they came in and made plays.
I'll tell you one guy that I'm really impressed with on the defensive side that we probably wouldn't have seen if it hadn't been for the cramping injuries, but came in, laid a hit stick a few times, was really energetic, and was where he was supposed to be every time. That's Landon McNeil.
Oh, yeah,
so Landon McNeil came in, did a great job at that linebacker position, and I just really was impressed with what he did.
And he's a complete type Camden Penwell.
No, I can't tell them apart.
Yeah, right. But, I mean, you take Camden Penwell, did not shy away from anything. One time in particular came up in the hole and just stopped him cold.
Yeah, I mean, it reminds me of kind of what we see out of Andrew Rader, like coming in with a reckless abandon, just giving up his body to make those hits and those tackles, and produced tonight for his team. He came in, he had a job to do, he did his job. That's what the important part was.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, again, as you said, Northwest is next week, and so we'll be traveling on there, and you can listen to that game right here on Light 97.5, but we will wait and see. I think I saw...
he was headed this way.
Yeah, he's headed this way, so we'll wait to go to break before and talk to Coach Penwell before we go to break. But again, a 20-0 victory. We will hear the victory bell here pretty soon as the players make their way over, and the Clean Tiger Marching Band out on the field celebrating this victory, and we got him, and so...
he's here.
Yeah. And he's grabbing him a water, but then he's going to come over. Coach, what a win. 20-0 to start off your season. Maybe next Thursday's menu might need some liquid IV and bananas, but other than that, man, what a game from your team.
They've been working hard. We're going to have a conversation about energy drinks and things like that. But we feed them liquid IV and stuff during the game and stuff like that. They played awful hard. They were giving everything they had out there, and I'm super proud of them. We played a lot of kids, really. We played 2 groups of offensive line for the most part. But we were cramping so much, and so those guys came in and executed. I'm proud of them. And in Hudson, I thought, Hudson was being Hudson.
Absolutely. We'll get to Hudson here in just a minute, but you mentioned something Donnie and I talked about right before you come up. Man, what a tribute to your coaching staff having these kids prepared, because there's some kids that played valuable minutes that probably might not have seen playing time other than the cramping, but they came in and did a great job. This team is a deep team.
Our coaching staff really did a really nice job up front. We really worked on it, and the kids bought into it. And we've been running 2 deep, 3 deep offensive lines. Every offensive practice to prepare. But
I think the only player that played the whole game was your center, Caleb Fryer.
Well, he played on offense. He did a nice job for us. He blocks back a lot. There was a little quick tackle they had over there. So he did a good job for us. I thought JB ran the ball hard. I thought our defense, man, they might have bent a little bit at times, but then, once we got them in passing situations, I felt like, we really put pressure on them.
Let's go back to Hudson Lovett. What was 169 yards rushing on the night, and man, just did a great job. I thought the leadership that he showed and the composure that he showed in the pocket, running when he needed to, but keeping his eyes downfield, that pass threat's still there, and that opens up some running lanes for him.
He's done a good job. We've really worked hard on pass protection, and he's done a good job of picking out lanes. Sometimes he can sit in there a little bit longer if he wants. He can take it, and he can pull it, and he can still throw it. Like he throws it from a lot of different angles. I thought he had a really good night. I don't know what he had, but that's not a bad night for him for a first night.
Not at all.
So he's over almost to 3. Or at 3.
Yeah, 299. And that's unofficial. He could have got a yard or 2. Donnie was keeping the stats, so that's probably definitely unofficial. But defensively, man, a lot of kids stepping up. Even Camden going out for a little bit. Landon McNeil comes in and stops a kid right in the hole. Then Dalton Rowland and Isaac Morgan making some great tackles there. Your defense really looked good tonight, especially in that second half.
Yeah, I know we were cramping, but I don't think our kids just kept going fast. So I was real pleased. We really, that second half, we really put a lot of pressure on them, and we really wasn't trying. So kudos to those guys. I don't know if they got tired, but our guys just kept going hard.
Yeah.
And then when someone had to come in, it just kept happening.
They just replaced them.
Yeah. So I'm proud of the guys. I really am.
Absolutely. So, first game of the year, you get a 20-0 victory. That's got to create some momentum for your guys, showing that all of that off-season work has paid off, and so that's got to be a big lift to your team.
Coach McGlone, man, nobody works harder than Coach McGlone, and he's offensive coordinator, and he really did a good job moving the ball. We moved the ball all the way down the field. We just shot ourselves in the foot a lot.
Yeah.
We could have. We had 3 turnovers. That could have been scores. We really shot ourselves in the foot a lot, but I think Coach McGlone, man, he did a really nice job tonight.
Well, Coach, we won't keep you too long tonight. We know you want to go celebrate with your team, but congratulations on the first win of the season. We'll see you down at Northwest next week.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. We're going to go send it back to the studio, and then we'll be right back with final thoughts. You're listening to Friday Night Football on Light 97.5 WVNU.
Hi, this is Gary.